Today we are joining the Niagara Divers Association on a dive in Sherkston Quarry. The quarry is located on the north shore of Lake Erie, between Port Colborne and Fort Erie, Ontario, at Schistler's Point. The 27-acre, spring-fed body of water is surrounded by the Sherkston Shores Vacation Retreat, but it is easily accessible to divers by signing a waiver and paying a small entrance fee. There is a dedicated entry point for scuba diving, with parking, picnic tables, and stairs leading down to the water. So it is an easily accessible shore dive. A rock shelf makes setting up gear a breeze. Let's go diving. Here we see some of the 3 miles of rail still located in the quarry. Let's follow it out to one of the locomotives. Up ahead we see a locomotive. Sherkston was a limestone quarry that started operations in the early 1800s. Its last owners, the Empire Limestone Company, closed it in 1917, and along with 20-plus rail cars, there are 2 locomotives still sitting on the bottom from when the quarry flooded. As we swim around, we can see 2 sets of wheels, a missing connecting rod, the drive piston. This engine has a side saddle water tank. There are 2 domes, one on the water tank, one above the firebox. The door on the smoke box is missing. The dome on the water tank is a sand reservoir. The other is a steam dome that holds the regulating valve that separates the steam from the water in the boiler. The Empire Limestone Company owned at least 7 locomotives, with 2 from the Canadian Locomotive Company, 3 from the Vulcan Iron Works, and 1 from the H.K. Porter Company. So which one is this locomotive? If we look at a photogrammic image of this engine overlaid over a drawing of a 1900s H.K. Porter engine, we see they're a good match. So this is the Empire Limestone No. 2 Porter locomotive. Let's check out the other locomotive. Visibility in the quarry can range from 0 to 20 feet, with the best visibility in spring and late fall. Our dive was at the end of April, and we had about 15 feet of visibility, and had no problem seeing the locomotives. But I've heard reports that during the summer, this can be a braille dive. After 100 years, the wooden parts of the engines, like the cabins, are gone, and they're coated with zebra mussels and other organic growth. There are records showing that along with the Porter locomotive, that Vulcan Iron Works engine number 806 was left in the quarry when it flooded. We see that the door to the smoke box is also missing on this locomotive. Both were small twin-axle engines with saddle water tanks. This engine is a little larger than the other one and has 3 domes on it. There are 2 sand domes located on either side of the steam regulating dome. Sand from the sand domes would have been applied to the rails to provide extra friction if the wheels started to slip. We'll swim around the locomotive a couple of times, take a look at a few of the features again. As we drop down for a close look at the wheels, we see the drive rod is still connected to both wheels on this locomotive. Take another look at the 3 domes up on top. Notice where the smokestack would have been attached. It's now missing. If we do like we did before and compare a photographic image to a photograph of a similar Vulcan engine, we see that the second locomotive closely matches other Vulcan locomotives of a similar age. As we leave and head back along the tracks, we see the remains of one of the rail cars. And finally, we'll finish up with this expanded view of both locomotives, taken from a 3D photogrammetry model that was created by Kayla Martin. Today's dive was sponsored by the Niagara Divers Association. Thanks to NDA members Dave Gilchrist for his entry photos and Kayla Martin for 3D photogrammetry images of the locomotives. Group photo and underwater video was by James Sears. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video.